KLIF News Time 6:08. It is so weird, and I heard this yesterday. Excuse me, just bumped the microphone there. That Dallas has become the first city in the nation to confirm a case of Zika virus.
Actually, that's not true.
No?
There are other cities to confirm a case contracted via sex, through sex.
Okay. All right.
That was transmitted from one person to another.
All right. Thank you for straightening that out for me. But then the first thing I thought of was, first Ebola, and now this? And this is a whole different thing. It's something that's not terribly dangerous in terms of most people, but if a woman is pregnant or attempting to become pregnant, it could be deadly. Yeah,
Dr. Al Johnson is a doctor of internal medicine at Johnson Medical Associates in Richardson, and he deals a lot with women as well. He joins us now live. Good morning, Dr. Johnson.
Good morning.
So tell us more about this Zika virus, because so many people are afraid now of it and concerned. How are people infected, and who should be concerned about it?
Well, it's affected. People are infected by a mosquito bite, the mosquito that carries that virus. And that mosquito has not been found in the United States to date. There's only 31 cases documented in the United States, and those have been people that have traveled to Central South America. The virus was first discovered in 1940 in Africa in the Zika forest, and it's been the last 3 years in Brazil with increasing number of cases. The big concern is that women who are pregnant are contract the virus through the mosquito, and it affects the development of the fetus, of the baby, and they're born with small heads, lack of adequate or normal brain development, and so that is the main concern. The virus, as you played, Dr. Perkins' comment was that you have flu-like symptoms, mild fever, joint pains, aches, red eyes, conjunctivitis, and it resolves with no residual damage. Contrary to what we experienced with the West Nile virus, where people had encephalitis and people had continued neurological problems in some of the cases.
It's my understanding that women who may become pregnant in 2 years of getting the virus could also be affected, or at least it could affect the unborn fetus?
Yeah, they really don't know yet what the exact time sequence is and the potential. So the World Health Organization has come out with the warning that if you're pregnant, do not travel to those areas, or if you're thinking of becoming pregnant, do not travel to those areas as a safety situation.
But this is the first case where we actually have seen it transmitted sexually.
Yes, that's what's reported. And so I don't believe the CDC or anybody else really knows much more than just that has occurred and been documented by the county health department here in Dallas.
Dr. Johnson, what is the mechanism of a virus that it can cause such major damage to a human body, or one that's developing in this case?
Well, what it does is it gets in the cell, causes inflammation, and then cell damage. And when you have cell damage, then you have inadequate development. And of course, in the fetus, those cells are dividing, maturing, and when that process is hindered or interrupted, then you get defects, just as you do if you have measles, which is another type of virus that can cause problems in pregnant individuals.
What are you telling your female patients who are pregnant or planning to become pregnant?
Well, in Dallas, there's not a problem at this point. Just do not travel to Central South America, and that's the main prevention at this point.
All right, Dr. Johnson, thank you very much for your time this morning. We appreciate it. Dr. Al Johnson, Doctor of Internal Medicine at Johnson Medical Associates in Richardson and at the Hyperbaric Center of Texas. One of the other interesting things I heard yesterday, and if you think about it, it's true. First of all, again, this virus is primarily spread through mosquitoes, which have become infected, and then pass it on to somebody else who then becomes infected.
But go ahead.
But the mosquito itself, first of all, it's not like every mosquito in the neighborhood has it.
No,
It's just
a
one
certain
particular
type of mosquito that is active during the day.
and quite literally one particular mosquito. In this case, you could have 1,000 mosquitoes, and maybe 2 or 3 of them have the virus, and the mosquitoes can't travel more than 200 feet. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. But sometimes a mosquito can bite an infected person and then travel 200 feet to bite another person, and then that person becomes infected.
That's how it happens. But I mean, it just seems like it should be more rare than it apparently is in parts of South America. There's still
they
just
have
a lot.
They have a lot of those mosquitoes in South and Central America.
6:13 right now.